Hello everyone, my name is Yuvraj and it's gonna be my first video on YouTube. And today I will be covering the third question from the 800 rated problems from the CP31 sheet by Tele Eliminators. Okay, so the title says cover in water. Okay, so I expect the viewers that they have at least attempted the question once and of course have read the question properly. Okay, because I will be directly explaining you the test cases, and with the test case I will be explaining the question. I will be not reading you the question. Okay, so this is my expectation from you all. Okay, so let us move to the directly to the test case and I will be explaining you the question by then only. Okay, so the first test case says, wait, okay, this is our test case one, and let's switch your access to. Okay, this is our test case two. Okay, so let us take these two test case first. Okay, so the what the question says is we have cells. Okay, we have cells. Okay, and the dot represent a empty cell in which we can place water, and this hash represent a blocked cell in which we cannot place any water. Okay, so we have two kind of operations. First operation we have like we can fill water in an empty cell. Okay, and the second operation says we can move this water from this place to any other place. Okay, and we have to minimize the use of operation one. Okay, there's no condition on the operation number two, that is we can move water from this place to any place any number of times and we don't have to minimize that operation. Okay, but a very important question, very important condition which is mentioned in the question is like, uh, if the corresponding cells, if the corresponding cells have water. Okay, this is an empty cell. If the corresponding cells have water, like if it has water, it has water, then it automatically get filled with water. Okay, this is a very important condition which is stated in the question. Okay, so we have to find the minimum number of operations which will be required to fill all the water blanks. Okay, fill all the empty cells. This is the question, and I think it's a very intuitive question. Okay, you might have already hit the approach by my when I was speaking, when I was explaining you the test case. Okay, if not, then please take some moment to analyze. Okay, if not, I will be explaining you. Okay, so let's wait, undo this. Okay, so okay, so I will do the first test case. Okay, now we need to find the minimum number of operations. One, such that we can fill all these empty cells. Okay, so how can we do this? Okay, we have three consecutive empty cells, so we can fill this first cell, we can fill the third cell. Now this will get filled automatically because the adjacent cells are already filled. So the answer for this test case is 2. Okay, let us move to the test case 2. So in this question, these are the blocked cells. Okay, we can't do shit with the blocked cells. Okay, so these are empty cells. Let us fill this with water. Okay, now the minimum number of operations become 1. Now let us fill this with water, so operations become 2. Okay, now this is the cell which is surrounded by uh, filled cells. Okay, so now this will automatically get filled with water. This is very important as according the question. Now with the second, okay, remove water from a cell and place it in any other empty cell. Okay, so we can remove this and we can place in this. Okay, we can place in this. Now this becomes empty again, but it becomes empty, but again it has two adjacent. Okay, so it will get filled with water again. Okay, so notice we have just performed two operations. We have just performed two operations. So the answer for this question becomes 2 as well. Okay, now let us move to the third test case. Okay, so the third case is this. Okay, wait, let me draw it. Dot dot dot. Wait, what I was trying. Okay, okay, this this. Okay, this is the test case. So notice in this test case. Okay, one intuitive understand this thing. Okay, whenever we get three consecutive empty cells, we can fill this, we can fill this, and it get filled automatically. Now this can be taken to anywhere else. This can be taken to anywhere else. Okay, and it will get filled again. So it becomes a infinite loop kind of thing. Okay, so whenever we find a consecutive three, whenever we find a consecutive three empty cells, then the answer to the test case becomes 2 automatically, and this is a very important observation, I will say. Okay, now in this test case there is nothing, there's no 3 consecutive cells. Okay, so we can't generate an infinite loop. Okay, we can't generate. Okay, so what we will do is we will fill this individually, we will this fill individually, we will this fill individually. So we have to fill all the cells individually and the answer becomes 5. Okay, so what approach we have figured out from this question is, like, whenever we find 3 or more consecutive cells empty, then the answer for that test case becomes 2. But whenever we does not find any such thing, then we have to count the individual dots, and that is the answer to our question. So the answer for this test case is 5. Okay, this is 5. See this, let us say this test case there is no empty thing. Okay, so we don't have to fill anything, the answer becomes 0. Okay, in this one we can see there are 3 empty blocks, so the answer becomes 2. Okay, so now let us code this. Okay, so let me take a moment to code it. Okay, and wait. Okay, I will do in a one shot only. So, okay, I will be coding with Scratch. Okay, I will be coding with Scratch so you can see how things are coded. Okay, in real life. Okay, so you don't have to like see a pre-presented code in front of you. So I don't want to do that kind of things with you all. So this is the general template I use for my questions. And okay, so input says, first of all, input says contains the number of test case. So I have taken the input T, and then it says n the number of cells, and then it contains a string, and this. Okay, so I have taken the input very wisely. Okay, so now what I have to find is consecutive dot I have to find. Okay, if I found consecutive dot greater or equal to 3, then my answer will become 2 in any case. And if not, I will present you the direct, okay, number of empty cells. Okay, so I will be looping towards it. Wait. Okay. I will be declaring a variable count. Okay, and it will be 0. And I will be declaring a temp as well. I don't know it will be used or not, but okay. If stri is equal to dot, then I will be doing its temp plus plus. Okay. Else what I will be doing is, if okay, I will be doing is count of max count temp, and temp is equal to 0. Okay, so it is very like gonna be step. Count is equal to 3, so becomes 3 out is equal to 2. Okay, whatever I have explained you, I am writing that code only, and I will be explaining you the code. Don't you worry, because just let me code it first. Okay, so it is the code, and okay, okay, temp. Okay, so attempt to will count the actual number of, total number of things. Okay, total number of empty cells. Okay, so if the count is less than equal to 3, I mean less than 3, then it will get printed. Okay, so temp to and handle. Okay, so this is the code I have written. Let me run on my test case, and okay, So what the thing is happening? Okay, this input format is not right. Uh, String. I should have taken an input in string. Sorry, my bad. I had overlooked, and now let me run it. Okay, 02302. 02302. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, okay. Um, uh, sorry, sorry, sorry guys. Mm, Not able. Wait, and it will get accepted. Now let me submit it and check if it get accepted or not. Okay, so uh, it will definitely get accepted. Okay, it is in test case 10, so it get accepted. Okay, so I will be explaining you this code now. So what I have done is I have declared three variables just for my use case. Okay, whenever I found a dot, okay, I did 10 plus plus. Okay, whenever I found dot, I have done 10 plus plus, and then else block. Whenever we find a hash, okay, we did a count of max of count and temp. What count will store? What count will store is the maximum number of dots that are occurring together. Remember, okay. Then again, I will do temp 0 because here the number of dot is 0, of course, like consecutively. So and temp 2 will count the total number of dots or empty cells that are present. And if the count becomes greater than equal to 3, then I have the printed 2 that I have already shown you here. And if not, then I have printed the total number of empty cells. And this is the code for this particular question. And I will be covering with more such videos in the near future. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching and stay happy and do more competitive programming and become better day by day. Thank you, guys.